Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Tech Conversations. Firstly, if you haven't already, make sure to check out Lux Algo. Lux Algo is an AI platform that lets you build and deploy your own trading indicators, powered by some legendary tools and used by over 15,000 traders, including myself. And I've covered many of their own premium indicators in the past on my channel. Go ahead and check out those videos. But right now, if you sign up to Lux Algo by using my link in the description below, you can get up to 45% off these premium features. Keep in mind, you can also get 30 days risk-free, so why not try them out? So go ahead and check out Lux Algo. I'll put a link to them in the description below. Also, make sure to check out the Discord, completely free to join. I'll put a link to it in the description below as well. We're almost at 10,000 members in here, so thank you to everyone that's joined our Discord. Now let's get right into today's video. So today, I want to talk about the biggest change to options trading we have seen in decades and to trading in general, but I think it's more impactful for options trading, or at least that's what I've observed after publishing content for 6 years here in the finance space. Now, this change is related to day trading. So I need to first explain to you what day trading is. So day trading is a trading strategy in which an individual buys and sells the same security in a margin account on the same day. And this applies to stocks, ETFs, and of course, options. So imagine the market, if the market was open today, and I came in here and I purchased 10 shares of Robinhood. And then on the same day later, a couple hours, I come in and I sell those 10 shares. That would count as one day trade. Now, why do we care about day trades? Because of something called the pattern day trading rules. So what these rules say is that you are flagged as a pattern day trader if you complete 4 or more day trades. Again, buying and then selling the same stock or option on the same day. You do this within a rolling 5 business day window, and these day trades make up more than 6% of your total trading activity for that period. And so if you are flagged as a pattern day trader, you are legally required to maintain a minimum equity of $25,000 in your account at the end of each day. So if you have over $25,000, you can day trade as much as you want. If you have under $25,000, you will be restricted from making any further day trades. If you continue to make day trades, your account may be restricted to closing positions only. And by the way, there is a pattern day trader protection feature on Robinhood that you can turn on. This will warn you when you're about to make that 4th day trade in a rolling 5 business day window. Now, this rule was originally put in place to protect less experienced investors from large losses. But we can see how this rule might be unfair to some people. Imagine you have $24,900. You don't have unlimited day trades. But if you have $300 more, $25,100, now you have unlimited day trades. Is there really any difference between those two amounts? Not really, right? So you can see why this might be unfair to some people. And so what does all of this have to do with today's video topic of one of the biggest changes to options trading we have seen? Because something huge just happened this past week. So firstly, back in September, I made a video where I told all of you that FINRA had approved amendments to replace the current day trading and pattern day trading rules, including the minimum equity of $25,000 for pattern day traders. However, there was a big blocker back then. That blocker was that this would only be implemented if it was also approved by the Securities and Exchange Commission or the SEC. You can actually see that right here, right? Pending SEC approval. Well, a few days ago, the SEC just approved this. So let's take a look at what this means now and what you can expect in the upcoming months. So let's take a look at this right here. SEC reverses day trading rule in boon for retail brokers. So the SEC is replacing the 25-year-old pattern day trader rule with a new system. So this has been around for 25 years and it's finally being replaced. So this is why this is a big deal. So let's take a look at what this means here. So this past Tuesday, regulators approved a change that will get rid of the so-called pattern day trader rule, a 2-decade-old requirement that forced active margin traders to keep at least $25,000 in their account. So we talked about how all of that works today. So how is it going to work in the future? What are the timelines? Let's skip on over to that section here. So the new system will focus less on how many trades a person makes and more on whether the account actually has enough money to support the risk at any given moment. So brokerages like Robinhood, like Webull, will now be able to monitor accounts in real time and block trades that would create a margin deficit. Firms that don't want to build those systems can instead calculate whether a customer fell short at the end of the day. If a trader does not fix that shortfall within 5 business days, the brokerage can freeze the account from taking on more borrowed money trades for up to 90 days. Small shortfalls under $1,000 or 5% of the account size can be ignored. So instead of a flat dollar amount, like $25,000, the amount of money you need to keep in your account will depend on how risky your actual trades are. And so if we take a look here, FINRA said the changes should be easier for customers to understand and cheaper for brokers to enforce. Now here's the timeline for this. Firms will have 45 days after FINRA publishes its formal notice before the rules take effect, though brokerages can phase in the changes over the following 18 months. So it could be, up to 18 months that we start to see these changes. Now, for Robinhood, in my opinion, they always move pretty quickly. So I would expect them to have this implemented very, very fast once, FINRA publishes its formal notice and that 45-day timeline goes by when the rule takes effect. Now, whether the change ultimately helps retail traders will take years to answer. So this is definitely something that you need to keep in mind, right? This change could lead to more options trading and boost activity for brokers like Robinhood for sure. When this announcement came out, right, we saw shares of Robinhood, shares of Webull, they skyrocketed. However, you need to be very careful. Don't be reckless with this new change. And so if you take a look here, right, the next time a meme stock implodes or a wave of small investors blow up on options, critics will almost certainly point back to this decision. So please be careful, right? I think it's great that we'll have more flexibility if you have less than $25,000 now. But you need to be very careful because at the end of the day, day trading is very, very risky by itself. So let me know what you guys think of this change. Do you think it will improve trading or will it do more harm than good? Let me know in the comment section below. So anyways, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Check out the Discord, link to that in the description below. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think. I will see you guys next time.